The reason a lot of people feel depressed is because they have too much free time. This is one of the reasons a lot of people feel depressed after a divorce. Because when you are with a partner, you have a certain routine, and when that partner is just taken out of your life, now you just have a lot of free time. What do you do in this free time? You could start reading, okay? You could start joining clubs. I mean, there's so many different clubs out there where if you download the Meetup app, you could see social events around your area. You go to some of these events that resonate with you. And there's a lot of different types of events. There's yoga events, there's wine tasting events, there's dragon boating events. I mean, there's so many different events that can resonate with you. And one of my favorite advice is join a Toastmasters. But that's not even the real issue. The issue is that there's no clarity. Think about it like this, because this is an important topic. Whenever you don't have clarity, it leads to confusion. And I would say confusion leads to despair. And this is why teachers are very important. Not the teachers that just sit you down and read off a PowerPoint. I'm talking about these engaging teachers that can give you that flash of curiosity along with that clarity. And this is what at least helps me. So I can't give people too much advice in regards to building clarity for your life. But what helps me every now and then is to use communication skills to my advantage. I try to get blurry emotions and I make it clear. That is all. So I'm not trying to solve any problems. I just follow my body. I feel certain emotions. I'm like, this is a little vague. Let me put it into words. And through that process of me putting vague emotions into words, I am capable of feeling clear at that moment. Now, you may not want to do this immediately. If you're someone that just went through a tough time and you're feeling a lot of strong emotions, you want to sit with those emotions. A lot of times, whenever I'm feeling sad, I'm talking intensely sad to a point where I'll wake up early. What will happen is that I will just go outside, sit in the patio. When the sun is still down, I'll sip on some coffee and I'll feel these physical sensations in my body. And if you go through a tough time, I'm talking like really tough, someone that you're close to died, divorce, you got backstabbed by a business partner, to a point where your body is feeling a certain type of way, I would say that's a superpower, where a lot of individuals try to suppress that with alcohol and drugs. I say you sit with it, and you sit with it enough to a point where when you're ready to put it into words, you can. And you could put it into words through a multitude of ways. I mean, you're driving to work. What are you doing driving to work? You're listening to music. Why don't you turn off the music and you practice your communication skills then? What about writing it out? I mean, writing it out is unique because it gets you to understand, I'm putting a lot of these things into words and I'm feeling better. There's this quote that says, what gets measured gets improved. I have a remix to that. I say, what gets articulated can be conquered. Because if someone tells you that, hey, buddy, you're suffering from depression, and then they ask you, what's wrong? And you're like, I don't know. You don't know. That's the problem. So until you could put it into words, it's very difficult to conquer. But soon as you can put it into words, I don't know about other folks, but I get that flash of click and I feel so good.